Namaste listeners, my name is Sejal Ladda and this is my co-host Ahan Kamtikar. We are back with a bang with the first podcast of the very new season, Footprints Leaving an Indelible Mark. Today with us we have Mr. Abhijeet Prakash Kunte, who is India's fourth chess grandmaster.
And Sejal, there is more to it. He is a winner of the Major Dhyanchand Award, along with his career being marred by impressive victories at the British Chess Championship, Commonwealth Games, Asian medals, and many more.
Wow, I am already excited. So let us get ready to dive into the world of chess, strategy, tournament experience, and fascinating intersections between management and chess with Abhijeet sir. Let us now welcome the honorable guest of the day, Mr. Abhijeet Prakash Kunte.
Thank you, Sejal. I, Ahan Kamtikar, and my co-host Sejal Landa humbly welcome you, sir, to the first podcast of the season, Footprints Leaving an Indelible Mark.
So let me brief you about the podcast. We'll be having two segments. The first one will be a question-answer round, and the second will be a rapid fire. So let us start.
So to begin with, what has inspired you to take up chess and pursue it competitively?
I came into chess by accident. My sister wanted to play chess because my coach actually thought that she can do well in chess because during 1984 there were not many women players in chess.
Yeah.
So he asked my parents that can you introduce her to the chess class. But my parents were not so keen, as that time chess was not so popular.
Yeah.
So Mrunal went first day for the class, and then she said, I am not going alone unless Abhijeet accompanies me. So next day I accompany her for the class, but then I had to leave my cricket match. So I went crying to the chess class. But when I went there, my coach Mr. Fadke and his wife, they made sure that I really enjoy the game. And then I just got hooked to it. And then I started cycling. He was staying very close to my house. So whenever I used to cycle, I used to go and play with him. So it was more of a fun. And then slowly I started playing at district level, state level, and then it became very competitive slowly.
So you used to play other sports as well before chess?
Yes.
I'm worried as a sport person. So such a feat must not have been a cakewalk, right? So could you let us know about the challenges you faced and how could you overcome them?
The one challenge was that there were not many chess literature available during that time, as all the books were published in Russian or in Europe or in America. So getting them to India itself was a challenge. We used to get the books 6 months late and they were very expensive. So we had a very limited literature. So my coach always used to say that you need to practice a lot and make sure that books are written on you and you don't have to refer to the books. So that kind of confidence we got. Number two, I will tell you one example, like how defeats are very important in your life.
Cool.
In 1996, I was winning all sub-junior, junior nationals. I won the sub-junior in grade 93. I won the national under 12, under 14, under 16. And I was 95, 96. I won the national juniors. So I was winning all the national championships and I was very confident that I can beat anyone. And then I qualified for the senior national. So it was a 16-player tournament and very important event, national championship. But first time I was playing a round-robin event where, you have all the players who are very good. In other tournaments, you get 4 to 5 good players and then remaining are weak. So you win few, draw few, and then you are champion. But here the scene was different and I had no experience. So I went for a kill from day one and it just backfired. And I finished last in the tournament.
Oh.
And finishing last is not a very good thing.
Yeah.
And fun was that same year my sister became a national champion. So she was the first and I was the last in the men category. She was in the women category. But that defeat taught me many things that where I need to work on my game, what section I should improve, and how I should tackle the strongest players in the country. And I worked really hard on 1 year in 96. And in 97, I started with the first event was the National Junior, where I had to win it third time in a row, which was a national record. Then I made it. Then I played the National Seniors, so where I finished last year. So I made it completely opposite and won the national championship. And then I won the Asian Junior Championship same year. Then I became international master title that year.
Right.
And then I got my first Grandmaster norm in 97. So the fun was, I think when I look back, I feel that if I had not finished last in 1996, maybe I would not have worked so hard. So I think it's very important that you get some eye-openers in your life. You should look at it differently, that it's just opportunity. What we need to learn more. Whatever you have learned is not enough. And you just grab that opportunity, don't get nervous, learn from your defeats and work hard on it.
Yeah, must be tough, but as we say, hard work pays off.
I think hard work and smart work.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Discipline, I think, must have sailed you through. So what kind of schedule you must have followed, or the strategies which have made you where you are today? Like anything special in your case?
I don't think there is anything special. I mean, just that, see, you don't feel it discipline, because if you love something, you just enjoy doing it.
Yeah.
Of course.
So when you love playing chess, you don't have to discipline yourself. So my discipline was that not to play chess and study, or do some other activities. That was a challenge for my parents, not to make sure that I play chess.
What used to be your mental state before each game? How
It's very challenging because chess, it is very closely associated with intelligence.
Yes.
So when you lose in chess, it's really very painful.
Okay.
Yeah.
If somebody tells me that I'm stronger than you, I don't mind. But if somebody tells me that I'm intelligent, then you won't take it so nicely.
Okay.
So when you play the chess game with someone and if you lose, it is always heartbreaking. And if you see many players who are leaving chess, they cannot cope up with the defeat. And that is one thing. So to come out of that, it is not easy. Like very important events, you lose important games and then the whole tournament is gone. Or if you get a major setback during the event and you have to play the next day, it's very difficult to
Takes time.
takes time. But I think most important thing is that we have to get physically tired so you get a good sleep.
Okay.
So that's one thing which I try to follow when I get a very good game, because very good game is also bad for you. You feel so happy that next day you are not able to concentrate. So both aspects you need to take care of.
Okay. So now, just out of curiosity, the strategies which you applied in chess and all, did it benefit you in the study or in the academic part?
I did my graduation in commerce from BMCC college, studied in Abhinav Vidyalaya till 10th. From 11 to BCom, I did from BMCC, I got first class with distinction. Then I did my diploma in business management in finance, that also first class with distinction. Then I did my master's in management finance, again first class with distinction. And at the same time, I was playing chess, so I feel that it helps me. But I think when you are very busy, super busy, you understand how to utilize your time.
Yeah, so it did help you in the even in the managing.
Yes, managing things. Your ideas are very clear. You plan for the next 1 year. When you are in June of that year, you know like what you are going to do for next 1 year. So you just
True.
schedule your ideas, plans, studies, tournaments
Accordingly.
So it helps. Whoever is playing chess, I will just tell their parents that they don't have to worry about it
Which right future.
in future.
Coming to the next question, which is in relation to what you said prior to this. Looking back, is there anything you would have done differently in terms of balancing school and chess? Since you passed first class in your degrees and you have done well in chess. But still, is there anything you would want to do differently, even with such an amazing career?
There are two aspects. One was a funny thing which I always tell my mother, that if I had not stopped playing cricket, I would have become a good cricket player.
Acha.
And my second thing is, I feel that there was an opportunity in 97 to 2000 where chess was not so popular in India. It was mainly in Europe. Maybe I should have stayed in Europe for a long time to pursue my career more in chess. But that time internet was not so good, and commuting was not so easy. So I think I missed that one opportunity.
Okay.
I think that two things I always think maybe could have changed a lot on that. But no regret.
No regrets.
So it's not cricket. Still, you still play?
I play with my son, but not
Okay.
very professional.
Okay.
So what advice would you give the aspiring chess players who would like to improve their games?
Today, chess is at the highest, I think, best placed in India since long.
Yes.
And today, India is world number 2 in men and women category and overall category. We have 5 players in top 25 in the world and 3 players in top 10 in women category. So it's really tough to win the Indian championship.
Yeah.
But if you win it, you are already in top 10 in the world.
It's amazing.
So the competition is very high in India. But if you make it, then you are already at the top of the world. So work hard, work smart. And I think you have to give 100% to whatever you do, whether it is chess or any sport. But it is important that you play some sport which will help you in life. It's not just a sport, it's a life skill which you must do. It teaches you how to accept defeats, how to come out of it, and how to come out of it successful. I think so. Everyone has to be a player for life, I guess.
Would you like to share your most memorable victory or your most memorable moment after you have won, or anything which springs to mind?
Okay, there were many, but I can say that British Chess Championship, because the reason being, I became the last person to win it from Indian or from out of Britain. So it was a 88-year-old event that time in 2003.
Yeah.
So in all the Commonwealth countries were allowed to participate in the British Chess Championship.
Yes.
And the British players were not so happy with it. So in 2003, the British Chess Federation decided that they are going to stop any foreign participation.
Oh.
It was like chale jao for Indians. And we were playing there.
Yes.
So normally chess tournaments are very friendly. It's not, we have so much differences or, so much negativity.
Okay.
But because of that, what happens is many players for it became like a last chance to win it. So the last round was very crucial. I was playing with Joe Gallagher of Switzerland. And I had to draw that game because I was already leading the tournament. And Hari was following me. So that crucial game was a very strategic and tactical game, but I could manage
Stay with you.
draw the game, and I became the last person to win the British Championship ever for us.
Really amazing.
So that became a very important victory for me. And still all Indians curse me for that. They don't never get chance to play it again.
So hard work and dedication coupled with passion for the game is the key to success. So how far? Yes. Now we'll have to add smart work everywhere. So how far do you agree with this statement?
I completely agree with it. But I think dedication and passion, because whatever you do, you need. See, you can't do it as a work. Sports is not something, I think sports, arts, you must like it. It should not be like somebody is forcing you to do it. So I always tell parent one thing: if you are asking your child to play chess, then there is already something wrong. If you want your child to stop playing chess and study, then I think the child is doing perfectly well in the sport.
That's amazing. So, what are the career options one can explore in the field of chess? If someone wants to start new, so what are the options?
I think the best one is what you are doing right now. Commenting part, the hosting part. It has become very popular right now in chess, and we have Samara, another YouTuber, and Tanya Sachdev and Katie, and so many people who are YouTubers or who are very active on social media. They are into commentary and so many things on social media, popularizing the game, and I think they are making the maximum money, I will say. Then come, of course, the World Championships.
Has been.
And then there are referees, then there are reporters, then there are organizers, then there are player managers,
Okay.
then there are event managers. So the chess, and then there are coaches. Yes. So the chess field is growing in every segment. So once you are in not only chess, in any sport, the opportunity is huge. And we are not still talking about manufacturing, AI, making softwares, because right now this all is controlled by the international fraternity, but it's not coming from India.
Yeah. Since you mentioned you're a coach, like the opportunity to become a coach, would you like to share any core memory with your own coach or your managers, your staff? How was it?
My first coach was Mohan Phadke sir. He was not the very best player,
Okay.
but he motivated us so much because that time the resources were very less. But he was a very good motivator, very good person. Then my second coach was Mr. Arun Vaidya, who actually taught me how to prepare chess.
Okay.
Then I had a training sessions with 2 or 3 foreign coaches. One was Vladimiro and Ubilava. One was a coach of Garry Kasparov, one was a coach of Anatoly Karpov in their match.
Okay.
So I learned a lot from them how to perform at the international level. And I think the latest training I got from the teams with whom I coached, so the players, the new generation, the students, they are also teaching you a lot.
Yeah.
And like their mentality is very strong. When we used to play, we always used to think that the international players are strong, but this generation doesn't feel so. Like they are there to make their mark. So that confidence level teaches you that India is changing, India is coming.
Definitely is.
So you learn a lot from the young generation.
Yes.
And when you are with them, you always feel that we are going to be there.
Yes.
Since you mentioned AI and all, what do you feel about the online chess, which has grown a lot? Like, people play chess online recently, which...
Online chess is going to be the future because it helps you. Like now, if you see anybody who is standing in a airport queues or at the lounges, they are playing chess.
Yeah.
It was a very rare sight when you travel. So this is a platform which everybody can use at their convenience. Otherwise, if you want to play the game, you have to play the toss, you have to carry, you need a partner. But now everything is in your mobile and it's so easy. And that's why chess has become so popular after COVID. Because that was the only sport which was available during COVID.
Actually. So the incredible feat of achieving the Major Dhyanchand Award for the lifetime achievement in sports, that's mesmerizing. And it must have been very great and grand for you. So how would you describe your experience? Like, actually, what was the feeling of victory you had after achieving it?
I think it's a recognition provided by the government of India for the work you are doing. So it always helps you, right? Whatever efforts you have done for last 20, 25, 30 years are being recognized by the highest authority. And you always feel happy about it, but it's also additional responsibility that the show must go on and the new generation must come up. So it's a great responsibility and great honor that you are being awarded in the Rashtrapati Bhavan in that grandeur, and it's huge. And you get to see so many sports persons in your different sports together. So it's always nice.
So that was all questions we had. We'll move to the second segment of the podcast.
The more tough.
we'll have the rapid fire round. So let's start. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. So it's very simple. Your favorite beverage?
Beverage. Coconut water.
Favorite food?
Puran puri.
Array.
Areva.
Favorite book? We all know you love reading.
Yeah. So, just name a one is going to be challenging. I can say Ayoka. Okay.
Okay. Favorite movie?
Dil Chahta Hai.
Array. And favorite, your role model.
And Kasparov and Vienna.
So what was the thing which inspired? In one word.
Aggressive time.
Oh my God.
Like amazing. So, your favorite actor?
Amir Khan.
Amir Khan. Your favorite novel?
This is about the book, yeah?
Yeah, so, okay.
Okay,
Your favorite match venue?
which I have played or in general you asked?
Which I have played.
It was in Norway.
Norway. Okay, your toughest opponent, your toughest match.
Major shot.
Your all-time support.
Parents.
Parents.
Definitely parents. And lastly, your favorite travel spot, travel experience.
There are too many places, actually.
Again, you love traveling.
But I will say Goa.
Acha, you go there frequently?
Once a year.
Once a year. Okay.
Nicely. So that's all we have. The questions. You were collusive at all the answers, quick responses, and it was a great time with you. A lot to learn. It was inspiring, a lot to take away. So, and I'm sure everyone must have enjoyed, and there's just your experience and the journey you shared. It's something to keep with us. So thank you so much, sir. That's all.
That you will start playing chess or any sport.
Definitely.
Yes, definitely. There's a lot to learn from you, and we're very, very grateful to host you over here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sir. So, thank you, dear audience, and stay tuned for another informative podcast. Happy
Happy podcasting.